Hi and welcome once again to Inside Athletics, brought to you by the IAAF. I'm your host, Atul Bolden, and we are in Portland, Oregon, site of the 2016 World Indoor Championship. Seated next to me is the 2014 World Junior Champion at both the heptathlon and the high jump, Morgan Lake. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I figured you would be here because the last time you were in the state of Oregon, things went so spectacularly for you. Tell me about your memories of 2 years ago and your 2 gold medals.
One of the reasons I actually decided to come here was because of 2 years ago. My high jump coach was kind of saying like, why don't you just come here? It's such an amazing experience. You have such fond memories of it. So yeah, it's such a magical place for me. So
I've known you for about 3 years now. I remember you being in my media class at the World Youth Championships a couple of years ago. And then I saw this and I thought, wow, look at Miss Cover Girl. Tell us about this, the attention that you get now because you are one of Great Britain's biggest track and field stars.
I think it's changed a lot since Donetsk in 2013. Things have picked up, I think, a lot from 2014 World Juniors. Last year was a bit of a more quiet year, but this year seems to be going quite well.
So what is it in the water where your country just continues and continues to produce heptathletes?
I don't know. I wish I did know.
I'd like to think it's the Jamaican DNA in that's so strong in that country, but it has to be something else.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's obviously has such an amazing line of production.
Yes, of course.
So I think everyone just sees how great the last generation was, and you just want to pick up from there really, and you have such great role models, and just try and replicate what they've done.
And speaking of those role models, who is the one that, as a younger child, you looked at and said, okay, I think I want to do it because I'm seeing her do it?
Surprisingly, I think it was Kelly Southerton. She's the one who I remember the most, seeing her compete. I think I was a bit too young to remember Denise Lewis, obviously. I think I was 2000, so maybe 3.
How old were you in 2000?
3.
Wow.
So
that makes me feel great.
I don't remember her competing that well, but obviously watching her videos back and everything is incredible. Yeah.
And I remember I'm thinking way back to my own career, and I only had one coach, and you have 5. Explain to me what that is like and how you managed to have these 5 coaches for these 7 events.
So my dad's my main coach, and he's been my main coach for as long as I can remember, but obviously he hasn't got the same depth of knowledge as other specific coaches, so he kind of found it easier to bring other people in and get a different insight, and obviously I kind of argue with him a bit as well. So he was like, I'll just go to someone else. So
I want to ask you about that because I'm always fascinated when there's a couple or a father-daughter that's involved in the same thing every day. What has that done to your relationship? I mean, obviously it's a father-daughter relationship first, but explain to me if the athlete-coach side of it has had some effect on it.
I think because it's been going on for so long, it's kind of natural, but obviously we do argue a little bit.
What do you argue about?
Mostly about the sessions, so I'm like, I don't think I need to run that 800 today, but he's like, no, you do. And little things he picks up on, my knee drive's not high enough, it is, but little things as coaching points. But I think I always send him videos of people I want to copy, drills I want to do, so I think our chat is basically just coaching points. So
And your father, of course, was very instrumental in you even being a track and field athlete. Is it something that he had to sort of drag you into kicking and screaming, or did you always get a sense of, I'm going in that direction anyway?
It was actually my mum who introduced me to athletics in the first place. He didn't want to push it that much.
He's a father like me, no, go find something else.
Yeah, he was like, go find something else. I did 100 different sports. I did tennis, swimming, netball, but everything just always drew me back to athletics. So it's been quite a natural progression into the sport, and it's obviously something that he's seen my potential and now wants to push further. So
we were talking before about you being on Snapchat. But what else, what occupies your time when you're not training? I know it's a lot of training involved in the heptathlon, but when you are not training, you prefer to be doing what?
I'm quite interested in photography.
Really?
Photography and food.
Photography and food. What is it with young? I think it's because you guys' metabolism is so high you can just burn it off. So you eat a lot.
Well, I don't actually eat it. I think that's why I'm so like obsessed with it. Just looking at all these amazing Instagram pages and being like, oh, and especially being here in Portland.
Right.
Everywhere just looks so amazing. Yeah.
So now we're in the Olympic year again. Now you would have been too young to even considered for 2012, but now it's 2016. Does this year feel different to even like last year, which was a world championship year for you?
Yeah, 100%. It feels completely different. Just thinking, like, just saying the word Olympics is just crazy. I think it's something that I've really like relished in my training as well. Just like thinking about the one extra rep, knowing that's one extra rep towards Rio. So yeah, I think it's helped me a lot, just pushing through the harder sessions.
And I was at the U.S. Indoor Championships last week, and I was watching Vashti Cunningham clear 199, and I thought of you because I went, wow, the high jump is in very, very good hands right now on the women's side, because between you and her and some of the other ones, that event is really, really looking up. Where were you when you heard about that jump? And is that the kind of thing where you go back to practice and you go, okay, she jumped a 199 and I got to get going?
What was I? I think I just saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, it's crazy. It's just that, amazing. So yeah, I think that kind of pushed me further as well. Obviously she's younger than me, so I'm thinking,
she's pushing up from behind, going underneath,
So yeah, I gotta get my game on. But yeah, it was an amazing jump.
Now you represent the UK, which I've always said I think they have the best athletics fans in the world. Are you to the point where we saw you on the magazine cover? Are you to the point now where when you go to the supermarket, people go, oh, Morgan Lake? And what's that like?
No, not really.
Not yet?
Not yet.
You're not recognized on the street, not at all. Never?
Well, if it's in an athletics
well, of course, yes.
environment, then yeah, but no, I haven't got to that stage.
Yeah, well, I don't think you have to worry about that much longer. I think 2016 is going to be a big year for you. I remember you being in my media class 3 years ago and thinking, she's a star, and I was right. So we wish you all the best,
Thank you very much.
We'll see you in Rio.
Thank you.
All right.